Oh, hello. It's me again. It's Eric Lee, the rubbish writer. That's my Pinterest name, and um, I just finished making this one other video about like non-cooking shrimp in the depths of the oceans near cauldrons of fire and this and that. But I just remembered uh, this concept that just came to me one day, not long ago. It was like, how could we send somebody into a black hole without literally, like, you know, having them die? And I think it's uh, something in its infancy, maybe, or maybe it's been being developed for quite a while. But I just heard about this thing, and I think Johnny Depp just made a movie called this was a few years ago, Transcendence, I think it was called, where they're trying to digitize the human mind and all the the neurons firing, digitize it, and make sort of like a digital footprint or an exact copy of like the human consciousness into digital format. And now they're having quantum computers come out. So I don't know how much progress they've made in this endeavor. And it would be interesting, in the future if they could somehow come close to perfecting it. And I'm sure, with the progress of technology, how fast it's going, sometime in the near future they could probably digitize, human consciousness to some degree. Um, and that's a whole nother debate as to whether it would really be our consciousness or not, or just an artificial imitation of our consciousness. But that's another discussion. But what I was thinking was like, if in a black hole, if if the only thing that really survives is tidbits of energy, and everything is pretty much ground up. Um, but not all physicists believe that. I don't know. I haven't heard any lectures of what's inside of a black hole necessarily. Just like I guess again tidbits of information here and there. But uh, if you sent these particles, if you convert somebody's consciousness into energy, and you send it into a black hole, uh, you would just maybe see uh, this long singularity, and of course time would cease for um, the person inside the singularity. Uh, I'm not gonna try to explain singularity right now to you because I'd probably screw it up somehow. But basically, inside the singularity, you would probably see all the possibly see all um, the Planck slivers of time, and this is all like you would see like time possibly. It's just theorizing, just what could be one possibility is you would see just graduated like just in the finest segments each frame of existence, and I think I demonstrated the, it was like pages of a book where an illustration is, and you flip through the book and you see like, um, if you could imagine like every page contains everything that was going on in that particular universe on that page, and you flip through it at one Planck length of a sliver of a page at a very incredible rate of speed, um, you know, uh, you would basically be describing, time. But in this case, you would see like all those pages all at once, basically. And on the walls, let's say, you could see like in your energy, it would just be your pure consciousness or simulation of your consciousness, and it would be going through this whole, you know, singularity, and you would see like every instance of your life, of pretty much any random thing you could imagine, that was occurring in the universe. Um, and of course, you might be asking, well, how would you send somebody into a black hole? Well, it was interesting. There's this thing that this one physicist, she's on my, I put her video on my Pinterest, and I can't remember. She's a German lady, she's a German physicist. Very interesting to listen to. She's on the topic of time. What is time? And along with some of my videos, and she describes what's called the Schwarzschild radius, and basically she describes like how much, like, okay, if you had a Planck length, how much you would have to decrease the density, or I guess the radius. This is describing the radius, I take it. 10 to the minus 35 meters is the length of a Planck length. And then you would have to literally, to increase the density, go to 10 minus 53 exponent in meters. So, if you did that, you would literally create a black hole. So she goes on with her lecture to describe these lasers that are so, dense and so like saturated with just incredible power. They could, in the future, make a small black hole, like the size of maybe a baseball or a golf ball or something like that. And that's where you would send this stream of consciousness in some sort of digitized energy form, and you could send it straight in, and then uh, hopefully you could devise something that would, uh, either have it leave some information at the event horizon to say, hey, I'm okay. And then, it's like through Hawking radiation, as they say, leave some kind of information that comes out this way. But uh, probably not likely that way. You'd probably have to have something coming out on the other end, wherever that might be. If they could devise an exit through this black hole, where it's sort of like a wormhole effect in this sense, and have the consciousness come out that way. And I think that's the only way they're gonna like be able to do that in the future, unless they come up with some incredible, like, crazy powerful magnetic fields or something like that that could like retain a human body in its current shape and form. But it's just not conceivable. But like these cartoons, I like how like they have just like these people with like they're just a brain with like a brain stem coming down, and then it's just like these all these like nerves that just dangle down, and just two eyeballs are sitting there, and they're conversing with each other telepathically and whatnot through energy. And maybe that's the future of mankind. With all this idea about losing our physical form and being part of this one collective consciousness through digitizing, human consciousness. I don't know. It's getting, the further we get into the possibilities of the future technology, the more we get closer to, science fiction. But as they say, reality is stranger than fiction, or something like that. So anyway, it was just kind of like a interesting thought that I had, and I just wanted to share it in this video. But thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.